This is the bloody mess. Let me jump back on it. I had to hit record button. My bad. I had to hit record check. Okay, this is the bloody mess. Okay, so the bloody mess simply states the rule of 72. All right, so if you're writing it down, you want to write down the rule of 72. And all the rule of 72 states is that your interest rate, hold on, there it goes. The rule of 72. 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money doubled. All right? So you take whatever interest rate you're getting, you want to divide that by 72. That's how long it will take your money to double as you're putting it to work. So I'm putting together a quick scenario just to give you guys an idea of exactly how this can work for you. All right. So just so we come up with a consistent answer, let's just put together a few variables. All right. Let's just say we have 3 individuals. These 3 individuals all got the same amount of money at the exact same time. So we're going to say these 3 individuals got $10,000 at the age of 29. Now, let me show you what that can happen for you if you do the right thing with the money. All right. So first thing we got to understand is, bam, let's just talk about a 4% interest rate. All right. 4% interest rate. I want you to think about this and go check it out for yourself. You have to ask yourself, what is your money doing for you in the bank right now? What interest rates are you getting? Even if you have a great savings account or a money market account or a CD, right? 4% is the interest rate most likely you're not getting. If your money is just in a savings account, you're probably getting 0.01135%. That's probably what you're getting. But in this scenario, let's just say this person gets 4% in this particular interest rate, and they got this money at the age of so if you take 4%, divide that into 72, it takes 18 years in order for the money to double. Right? So all you got to do is just sit the money where in this particular interest bearing account, whatever it is, and it's going to double every 18 years. So let's think about this. Age of 29, person has $10,000. They put the money in that particular account and they're going to let it sit. But by the time they turn 47, they now have $20,000. Not bad, because guess what? They didn't do nothing for it. All they had to do is breathe and live, and that money's going to work. Why? Because money works when you put it to work. All right? By the time they're 65, they got $40,000. Now, let's think about this. They had $10,000 when they started at 18. When they started at 29. 20,000 by 47, 65, they have $40,000. Sounds like a pretty good deal, but you have to understand that age 65, it's time to retire. That's not enough in order to retire. So let's take another scenario. Let's say this individual found a 6% interest rate. 6% divided into 72 goes 12 times. So 6 divided into 72 goes 12 times. So at the age of 29, they have $10,000. Again, good start, right? So they decide to put that money to work. They decide not to spend it, not to go splurge. This particular amount of money is going to grow for my retirement. Because they're getting a 6% interest rate, by the time they turn 41, they have $20,000. By the time they turn 53, they have $40,000 because the number doubles. And by the time they turn 65, it's $80,000. A little bit more exciting, right? Again, a small little two more percent gave them double what the other person would have in the exact same amount of time. So when it comes to your money and interest, the interest rate is the most important part, whether it's working for you or working against you. All right? Now, we're going to take another scenario, because even though at 65, you got 80 grand, guess what? That's not enough to retire on. Think about it. A person retires at 65. A lot of people live into age 70, 75, 80. Can $80,000 last them for 10 years? No, not even close. All right? So let's take the last one here. Let's say this person gets a 12% interest rate. Now, the number 12 divided by 72, your number doubles every 6 years. Every 6 years. So at the age of 29, they got $10,000. By the time they turn 35, they got 20. 41, they got 40. At 47,000, they got 80. At 53, they have 160,000. At 59, they have 320,000. At age 65, they got $640,000 waiting for them in retirement. Now, that person might be able to sustain their lifestyle. Understand, it all depends on the interest rate. And what we have to understand and know is this is the number that the bank is getting. The bank is getting a 12%. But guess what? They're giving you less than 4%. Because a lot of people that are scared to invest don't realize that you're investing right now anyway. If you have your money sitting in the bank, they are investing your money. That's how the bank makes money. And the banks are getting more than 12%. The banks can easily get 20%, 23%, 25% in this exact same scenario. But guess what? They're giving you 0.0135%. So this is why I'm sharing this with you, because there are ways that you can get double-digit interest rates just like the bank. My mentor taught me this a few years back. He said, Chuck, if you trust the bank enough to put your money in the bank, why don't you just invest in the bank? That just started making a whole lot of sense to me, because now you can get returns that they do. But what we have to do is be educated on where to get this type of returns. And there are a lot of different ways to do that. You just don't have to go to the stock market. There are a lot of things you can invest in. But the first thing you have to do is change the mindset. So to finish off our conversation, we have to know, in summary, leaving your money in the bank is a $600,000 decision. $600,000. By loaning your money 10 times, the bank earns $600,000 more using this rule. But this is not a rule just for the bank. It's not a rule just for the wealthy. These are numbers. And the thing I love about numbers, they never lie. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. So what we're doing is we're educating our community to understand this is available to you. You just have to understand the different avenues you can go to get these kind of returns. All right? So let me stop sharing my screen. Bam. Okay, so wanted to share that with you guys because, again, that was some mind-blowing information. I was not taught this kind of information at school, and I went to a good school. I was not taught this kind of information in college, and I went to a great college, right? But to understand how the rule of 72 works and how to put it to work for you is key in order for you to create that financial success that you're looking for. You cannot work your way to wealth. It does not work. Work and wealth are not synonymous. I know plenty of people that work very, very hard that are not wealthy. And I know plenty of people that are wealthy that don't necessarily work very, very hard. So we have to change that mindset. Education is somewhat the key to success, but it's applied knowledge. And again, it's subject specific. Education is subject specific. You got to understand and have an idea of what you want to learn. If you want to learn finance and wealth, you have to study wealth and what wealthy people do. All right, so just wanted to share that with you guys. My mentor is doing a conference call. They're starting in 2 minutes, so I'm about to jump on. But what we do is we teach people about information just like this. Our whole community is about empowering people in the area of finances, because I truly believe if I can help you with your finances, a lot of the other situations won't just go away, but at least you can now devote your time to it. Instead of devoting your time to earning a living, you can devote your time to what you're passionate about doing. All right? So, guys, my name is Chuck Harden. I'm your PoWErBuilder entrepreneur, and I'm empowering you so you can empower everything around you. Be back with you guys again. We're going to have money conversations like this all throughout the year. Whenever I get in the mood, we're just going to pop on, give you a little quick information, then pop off. Hopefully it's able to bless somebody. Hopefully it's able to help somebody. Share this with people that you know if you know people that's interested in becoming financially fit. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Peace out. That was always funny to me is I got to figure out how to cut off the webinar and the live.